Alright guys, so pardon the lighting and the sound, it is night, but today we're going to be changing the cabin air filter on a Ford Fusion. This is a 2017, but I believe it'll apply to 2013 through 2020 model years. But what you're first going to want to do is you want to open your glove box, and then we're going to want to take off this little panel right here. Even though it says airbag, you don't have to worry about that, but basically it just kind of should just kind of unclip. Just be very careful when you're taking all this stuff off. It is plastic, and you don't want to break anything. So there we go, we got it off. It just got those little tabs. Then after that, you're going to want to take off this whole trim piece. It just kind of comes out like so. Let me remember how this goes. Alright, so I needed both hands, but just kind of in a similar fashion, just kind of pull out like this, and then it should all come out for you. And then what that's going to do is that's going to reveal two 7mm bolts, and then there's going to be two more additional ones on the bottom. There's going to be one right here, closest to the outside. Don't mess with these are for your airbag. And then the other one is going to be, where is it? Right there. In front of those other two bolts. Alright, and like that, the bolts are out. Just keep them somewhere safe. I'm going to keep them just kind of in this floor mat right here. And at this point, there's going to be some tabs, and then you're going to want to pull it out. But don't pull it out too fast, because there is going to be an electrical connector for the light. You just want to make sure that kind of as you're pulling it out, you unplug that before you set the glove box down. And then if you have a bunch of stuff in there, just, mind the weight. Alright, and I got it suspended by one hand, but there's a connector I was talking about. You just kind of push in and or push on it, and then it'll just pull out. And this is the part I was talking about, push on. You basically push in, and then it just comes right out. And so then, at this point, this leaves our actual cabin air filter exposed. So, in an ideal world, you would have two Phillips head screws, but I only have one. It's really not a big deal, as long as you just have one. But, basically, all you're going to do is just kind of get these out. And then once you get the screw out, make sure not to lose it like the other one got lost. And also just find a safe spot for it. I'll put it with the other ones. And so then at this point, you can reveal the access port. There's just little tabs on top. You can push it down. And then I have a K&N one, so just note the direction of the airflow. I believe this one is reversible, but I believe since this is the blower motor, it kind of blows up and then out towards the vents. So just keep note of the correct direction. And then if you haven't changed it in a while, it might be dirty. Actually, I think I had it the other way. But I think this might be our arrow for the airflow direction. But here it is, guys. This is our cabin air filter. There's some debris in here, but I just do this before every summer, and I'll have a separate video on how to clean one of these K&N cabin air filters. It's not too big a process, and these can save you a lot of money going forward. Alright guys, so it is currently the next day, and so to reinsert it, and basically all you do is just kind of slide it in like so, and it should be a decently snug fit, but just make sure it goes all the way in. Mine's like catching a little bit, but there we go, we got it now. And then after that, you just want to take the lid, and to get this in, you might have to like kind of push on the lid. Might have to like kind of push down, and then it'll kind of lock in place more. And then after that, you can go ahead and reinstall your screws, or just the one in my case. Alright, so the screw is installed, and these don't really need to be that tight. It's just keeping the lid closed. It's not like it's going to fly open on you. But then after that, I'm going to have to do this off camera, but you're going to want to line up each one of these tabs with their accompanying holes. And there's some on this side as well. And then some prongs on top. Just kind of know where everything goes. So the prongs go here, and the tabs go on the white lined surfaces. And then just lastly, don't forget to plug in this electrical connector to the light before you fully install this. Alright, so I got started and basically just kind of push in, and then everything should lock into place. And just kind of test it all around. And then after that, remember, don't forget your 7mm bolts. Just line those two up on top and then the other two on the bottom. Alright, so on all the bolts, just go snug with them. There's really no need to over tighten them. And then after that, you can take your trim piece. Not a bad time to clean out these vents, but also similar thing. Just kind of line everything up, all those tabs and whatnot, and then just push it into place and it'll snap in like so. And then last but not least, the final trim piece, I don't know what to call it, airbag cover, but also that just pops into place like so. And then that is how you change out the cabin air filter on a 2013 up Ford Fusion. Really not too bad of a job, and you can save a good amount of money by doing this yourself. But if this video helped you out, feel free to give it a thumbs up, and if you like my other videos, feel free to subscribe to the channel. Have a good one, guys.